Hi, my client asked me, can I get my home office organized in time? I'm Stephanie Shalofsky of the Organizing Zone, and the answer was, yes, we can. Let me tell you a little bit about my client's situation. She and her husband were going to be selling their home. The problem? Her home office. It was a bit cluttered. So we really needed to get it addressed because the photographer was going to be coming in a few days to take the ever important pictures. So this is what we did. This is what her home office looked like when we started our conversation. As you can see, there was a bit of clutter. My client didn't know what to do with the magazines. They were piled up on the floor. She was trying to set up file folders for some properties, and she couldn't figure out how to label them, so the file boxes were on the floor. Then there were all the bills. She had hard copies. She didn't know how long to keep them and where to file them, so they were stacked on the desk. So this is what we had to address. So during a virtual organizing session, we focused on these very issues. We started with those files. We created a very simple, consistent way to label each of those tabs so that she could very quickly file documents and very easily retrieve them. We then moved on to the magazines. She had a whole bunch of subscriptions, both professional publications as well as cooking magazines. So she canceled a whole bunch of the subscriptions, narrowed it down, and then we decided she would have a one in, one out policy. So every time a new magazine showed up, one would have to leave. And she would have no more than 3 months supply of magazines at any one time. And then we assigned a home for each of these types of magazines. The HR magazines stayed on the bookshelf in the office, and the cooking magazines went into the living room. And then we talked about those bills. We decided that she only needed to keep 3 months copies at any one time. We got rid of a whole bunch that she didn't need, and those copies that she was going to keep were neatly filed away. We identified some other tasks she needed to do, and that was the end of our session. A couple of days later, my client sent me an email. She was very happy. The photographer had been there, the pictures were done, the office looked fabulous, and she was really thankful that I had helped her set up systems that made it effortless to keep the home office organized. So this is what it looked like when we were done. So if you want to talk about systems for your home office, please reach out to me. I'm Stephanie Shalofsky of the Organizing Zone. You can reach me at stephanie@theorganizingzone.com.